Hey Dekumon here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Yeah, I kind of went a little overboard with my recording, so I had to split this one up. But anyway, last time we got to follow Nanamo as we traveled to the Gold Saucer. Yeah, I hadn't actually been to the Gold Saucer on this character. And looks like her little plan to get Alamigo back on its feet seems to be going pretty good. But man, you know the game's not going to just let this go. No, there's going to be a wrinkle, and it's going to be a doozy. Let's check it out. Well, that was entertaining. Raubahn. That took longer than intended, but at least you know where I stand. Now that that's settled, Adenvold, what news?
We may have a problem, sir. A group of Ananta have arrived at the main gates, and I don't mean the Vera. These are Kalyana, the ones that summoned the Primal. They're insisting they be allowed to attend the council. This is trying to reason with them, but she may need help.
Interesting. What are the Kalyana doing here?
An invitation was extended to all of the native beast tribes, but we assumed the Kalyana would refuse it out of hand.
We had best go and see for ourselves. Pippin, take command of our forces and be ready for battle. Dekumon, you've dealt with these Kalyana before. I'd have you at my side. Yeah, no kidding. Probably a good idea there. The hell are the Kalyana doing here? This should be interesting. Voiced? Nope, guess not.
Dekumon, Raubahn, gods, it's good to see you. Ah, the Slayer has come. We have not forgotten how you sinned against the Lady of Bliss, but we do not come here to shed blood. You claim to seek harmony with all who call Girabania home. If this is truly your wish, you will welcome us as envoys of the Ananta. It is our wish, and you are welcome, but we cannot condone the summoning of primals. If you want to enter the palace, I must ask that you first surrender any crystal jewelry. You have my word that it will be all returned to you when the meeting is over. You will do as you ask, but you will not have our weapons. We are not so foolish as to place ourselves entirely at the mercy of our tormentors.
I reckon that's the closest we're going to get to a compromise, and we will have people standing guard. Aye, let them keep their swords.
Then we have an agreement. Lead the way to your meeting chamber.
Well, if they're willing to give up the crystals, that's at least a good sign. Why do I have the feeling we've welcomed a Viper into our midst? Well, I don't know. Maybe they're descended from Vipers. I don't know. I don't know. Is that speciest of me? I have no idea. Return of the Bull. Yes. Yes. This Kalyana Elder's intentions seems at odds with all we know of her tribe. What do you think, Dekumon? The enthralled cannot be trusted. Mayhap even the enthralled can learn to comprehend. No, hands down. If they're enthralled, they cannot be trusted. They're too much under the sway of their primal. It's just not bloody safe. Aye, it is said that once a creature has fallen under the sway of a primal, there is no salvation. And I strongly doubt the Kalyana have suddenly broken free of Lakshmi's will. Whatever the truth, I would take no chances. The god must be strengthened. Ideally with people who know a thing or two about primals. Can we rely on the Scions? Well, you can rely on me.
I'll round up our comrades and send them to the Alamigan Quarter. You can go on ahead if you like, Dekumon.
My thanks. I will see you in the palace. Oh dear. Join your fellow Scions in the Alamigan Quarter. This should be interesting. Oh. Ishtola's here and Thancred. Dekumon, I brought reinforcements.
Adenvold told me of the arrival of our unexpected guests, and I agreed that it would be prudent to call upon Ishtola and Thancred as well.
Probably a good idea.
One can never be too careful when dealing with the enthralled.
I'm not familiar with the Kalyana tribe myself, but Adase's report suggested that they shunned contact with other races. Despised it, in fact. even compared to another Nanta.
Indeed, this apparent reversal in attitude is most curious. No one expected a response to our invitation, much less an envoy, and I imagine Lise was forced to make some rather hasty arrangements in order to accommodate them.
Speaking of which, how should we deploy ourselves?
If the meeting is to be held in the throne room, it would seem wise to have eyes both inside and outside the palace.
Yoshida and I can stand guard without. That leaves the three of you to keep watch over proceedings on the throne room itself.
Understood. We should join General Alden inside then.
Dekumon, you know the rear entrance to the palace. It's on the eastern edge of the city at the top of the stairs. The guard there should have been instructed to let us pass. Alright. Didn't know I got to use the back door. Fine. I suppose we are technically guards, and guards do not come in the front door unless things have already gone to pot. This is the place. You're with the Scion, sir. General Alden have told us you would be escorted inside. If you'll follow me, enter the royal palace. Yes. That's a character I definitely don't recognize. Who's the bird? Oh, it's a Queequern. Must be a Queequern elder.
Thank you all for coming. I am Lise Hext, and I speak for the Resistance. Among you are village elders, refugee leaders, envoys from the Ananta and the Kikern. You've come from every corner of Girabania to help decide the future of Alamigo. But before that, I want to ask you a question. What was the first thing you noticed when you came in? For me, it was that empty throne.
Ah, the symbol of the throne. Yep, that's gotta go if you're gonna rule as a council.
It has no one to sit on it now. No viceroy, no king. Would any of you like to take their place? Or should someone else sit there?
Exactly.
Then let's sit here in a circle, as equals, and I hope, as friends.
Damn. Lisa's got this on lock. And we don't realize how big the Ananta are until they're sitting down next to other people.
Expertly done. Lise has removed monarchy as a choice early in the game and positioned them to consider a joint government. All things considered, I would say events have got off to a fine start.
So far. Let's see if we can keep it that way.
And that is Alagana's stance on the matter.
Thank you, Ragenfred. Another vote in favor. Next, let's hear from Shanti of the Kalyana. Tell us, how do your people feel about the idea of a republic?
Uh-oh. Why are you standing?
The Ananta wish only that those who dwell within Gir Abania devote themselves to our faith.
Oh, fudge. Here we go. Damn it.
You shall all worship Sri Lakshmi!
Damn it. I told you can't trust the enthralled. You should be running.
Lady of bliss, grace us once more with your beauteous visage!
Shit, she can summon without a crystal? Oh no. There are crystals hidden in the freaking water? No, you guys should definitely be running. This is not something you want to be around. This is bad. Super bad.
This can't be happening. No crystals were allowed through the door.
We can worry about the how of it later. We need to evacuate these people right now, or the Primal will make thralls of them all.
It's up to us.
Unfortunately, that doesn't do much for the damn primal. Out of here, all of ya! Oh, god dang it. Get her up, please! Echo wall! Alright, just the two of us. Oh, god damn it. More Ananta.
Damn it! The guards were already turned!
Yep, and that's how they got the crystals in.
Fools!
Oh!
No, you don't!
The Kalyana would see us all enthralled.
Then they're going to be sorely disappointed. We have the Warrior of Light and Arenvold to shield us.
Aye, but they can't well defend your guests and attack the Primal, can they? We're stuck on the back foot.
All right, I think I have an idea. Keep these people safe, General. I'll be back as soon as I can.
What are you going for? Good jump, Lise.
Yeah, whatever she's about, you'd best make it quick.
Alright, looks like we're in defense mode.
Come then. Who will be next to die on my steel?
Oh, okay, you're just gonna sit me in this room and make me pick up the duty calls.
How do we fight her without leaving our allies wide open? We can't stay on the back foot forever. No, damn it. If I think like this, then we've already lost. I have the Warrior of Light at my side. We can do this. Isn't that right, Dekumon?
Yeah, it is. Use the duty action deflect to dissipate the ether spheres Lakshmi releases during the battle. Be warned that allowing an ally to be enthralled by an ether sphere is a grounds for failure. Awesome. Alright, here we go. Oh, I actually do have to attack her. Oh, no, you don't. And the Lakshmi music starts back up. Okay, trying to hit the, hitting Lakshmi is not working.
I offer you peace and serenity.
Gotta start focusing down as many of these. Oh! I don't want to keep my camera pointed at her just so I can avoid all the BS flying my way. Yep, here comes the BS. Gotta deal with all these dang orbs. Oh, there's orbs left and right and center, and Arenvold should get those two, right? Right? Come on, dude! Slacker? Here we go again. Oh, that's a lot of them. Shit. No! Alright, let's try this again. Still gonna dot her up just because I can. Then I'm gonna immediately turn around and start trying to dot as many of these guys up. As we start focusing down these dang things. things move fast. Ehrenwald, seriously, go for the ones closer to you. I'll get the ones closer to
I
me.
offer you peace and serenity.
I don't mind taking one of these hits. I don't even have to. Or ether. You got that one. Come on. A lot of these balls all of a sudden. Getting a little hairy here. Okay, starting to get a little redonk here. Okay.
I shall free you from your hate.
Oh no, she's going for the big ones. Ah, that is a lot of them. Oh, okay, thank goodness. There's a hell of a lot of these orbs. This is getting ridiculous.
God damn it all! It's only a matter of time before we miss one.
Lise, you better get back here with a solution and fast. Oh, that's a lot. Oh! What the hell did you get? Oh, that was her solution. Fordola's Echo.
What of it? Do you want to kill this thing or not?
Ah, well, there's my boss music finally. All right, finally we get to take it to Lakshmi. Nope. Spread them out. All right, she's already down under 10. Oh, that's come play with me, people. Where'd she go? Gotta start. Ooh. Back up! Come on, you guys are too close and I can't target her. Lise? What are you doing? Oh, God dang it. Lise, get out of here! You don't have the Echo! People are insane. Great. Well, I still have the deflect action, so I'm gonna need it. Alright, fine. Keep our eyes open for BS. Oh, there is no good spot. There's no good spot. Now we're tearing into her. Oh, damn it. Oh, no, you don't. We're mashing out of this. Come on. Let me loose! Gots to get the ethers! Come on, Fordola, get clear of them. There we go, got them all. Whew. I'm actually enjoying this. That was a little hectic there, but...
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Oh no. No, you are not allowed to tank buster us. Oh, she is trying to tank buster us. And I don't have any Vril. And Fordola's down for the count. God dang it. Spread them out. Fine, I'll stay right up close and personal. And then get behind her so I don't get nailed. Oh no, she's going for the big guns. I'm trying to finish her off. I'm trying. She's not making it easy here, you know. Look, I can only do so much damage so fast. Is she not taking anything? She takes like barely anything. Oh, do I need to?
Here it comes.
Oh, I see. We're just holding out for release, the limit breaker right in the face. There it was. 'Cause I was doing nothing to her. Well, that was a fun little diversion. Dang it. Maybe now you people will learn not to trust the enthralled. Of course, unfortunately, we couldn't tell that we had lost some soldiers way back when.
We did it! We beat her!
Yes. Oh. Echo time! Gonna see Lee grabbing Fordola out of jail? Yep.
What is this? I'm only gonna say this once.
Hmm?
The Ananta just summoned their primal in the throne room. My friends are fighting her, but they need help.
Echo help.
They need someone with the Echo, and by the gods, I wish I had it, but I don't. I told you before that you still had time, but things have changed. I need your answer now. You can end it like Xenos, or you can fight for Alamigo. Your choice.
You know, I'm half surprised she doesn't pick up the sword and take a swing at you, Lise. Oh. Fair enough. Fordola is nothing if not, well, concise. So now what? Yeah, this ought to be good.
7 hells. It's her, the butcher.
This should be an interesting explanation. Oh, it's time for her to get overwhelmed by the echo. Yep. All the shit she and the skulls did. Oh, here she goes. She's gonna try and end it like... Oh. I thought for sure she'd try and cut her own throat, just like Xenos.
It's done. Take me back to my cell.
You are not forgiven.
Hmm?
Not you. You I will never forgive. But I will thank you.
Wow.
For standing against a primal and saving us from servitude. You have my thanks.
Yeah. You can't make amends fully, but you can atone. Man, I gotta tell ya, this post story is kicking the original Stormblood's ass. We're only 1/5 of the way through it. Huh. Well, that was entertaining, Lise. Good lord. Weren't expecting council meetings to be quite so energetic.
Well fought, Dekumon. Heavensward? That was a near thing.
Aye, a stand against the Kalyana would have been brief indeed, had you not volunteered for guard duty. Being enthralled as surely as our sentries were, they must have planned this far in advance.
Security was my responsibility, and I know how dangerous primals can be. I should have... It's my fault. My stupid mistake.
Nay, lass, we were all caught unawares. We will take this as a lesson, and watch our own more carefully in future. Is that a typo? You can be sure that the lackeys who smuggled the crystals into the throne room weren't the only thralls in our ranks. The soldier who first spoke up in favor of the Kalyana keeping their weapons springs to mind.
A primal servant is betrayed by his aura. If you mean to conduct an investigation, I can identify any others acting under Sri Lakshmi's influence. Thanks, Fordola. We'd appreciate the help.
Speaking of help, I almost fell over when Fordola turned up. What was she even doing there? Well, that was Lise, obviously.
I asked her to come.
If we hadn't, yeah, we might have been in some deep trouble. Playing Ring Around the Orbs was getting a little crazy there. Well, that explains it then.
It's sad, but Brockenfrit was right. Her victims will never forgive her for what she's done. But I don't think Fordola picked up that sword looking for forgiveness. She wanted to fight for her country. If you say the world in which Fordola grew up is partly to blame for what she became, then as Alamegan, I feel responsible for improving that world. We can't ignore what's happening right now. We have to show people a better way than vengeance, or we risk giving birth to a new generation of skulls. I know it's idealistic, but I want to help people to let go of their old grievances and make peace with each other. And I'll hold 1,000 meetings and talk till I'm blue in the face, if that's what it takes. It is a long and arduous path you have chosen, but one well worth walking. Rest assured that I will do what I can to help you reach your destination. Thank you, Alphino. The first step will be to let our representatives back in the throne room. They're a little shaken, but not one of them seemed ready to run. We're all determined to finish what we started.
That's good. I will see that you're not interrupted. Dekumon, you and the Scions are to stand down. Get some rest. You've earned it. Fair enough. Just don't let any more primals in. Back to a little night gazing. Raubahn? Yep, thought so.
A fine spot to contemplate the heavens.
I found worse.
The meeting is over. The envoys have chosen to instate a government model on Ishgard's House of Commons, a ruling body of representatives elected by the people.
Good. You know you're getting elected, right, Raubahn?
It is a fair decision, and one which signals the end of my part in all this. But I would gaze upon Girabania's stars one last time before I leave.
You sure about that? Well, well, well. I was wondering when you'd get here. Good. Go on. Tell him how you really feel, Nanamo. Just to make a cute couple. You know, even if they don't see each other that way.
Forget something? Your Grace, there was no word.
Raubahn Aldin, you are hereby dismissed as General of the Immortal Flames and relieved of your seat on the Syndicate.
You're more needed here.
But, Your Grace...
Raubahn, I am no longer a child. Stay here in your homeland. Work with your brethren. Rebuild Alamigo.
Yeah, Pippin can run the Immortal Flames in your stead.
You desire to stand alone. I understand, but remember what happened.
I remember full well the consequences of my naivety, and thus did I consult at length with a most trusted advisor ere I embarked upon this course.
I don't really want to consider Lolorito a trusted advisor, although she could be talking about me.
A most trusted advisor? And what of me? Am I no longer deserving of your confidence?
What trust can there be between us when you withhold the truth from me? Did you think me oblivious to the anguish in your eyes when you spoke of returning to Uldar?
Aww.
For years and years, we have trusted one another. Yet now you refuse to confess your heart's desire?
I swore an oath to you that day on the sands. I pledged my sword.
Yeah, and now she's releasing you from that oath.
And it has served me well. But in Pippin you have forged a new sword, as sharp and deadly as the blade you bequeathed him.
See? Told you. Pippin can run the dang Immortal Flames.
I will show you a Sultana who can wield every weapon at her disposal, including Lolorito and his monetarist cronies. So follow your heart, please. You are home. You are free.
Nanamo.
Aww. Come on, big hug. Oh, that's adorable.
Smile for me, Raubahn. I would have this parting be a joyous one.
Thank you, Your Grace. It has been an honor to serve you and Ulda.
Tomorrow you will serve Alamigo and fight for the good of all Eorzea. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Grace.
Man, there's a lot of good moments. I'm having a hard time picking what I want for the title. Between getting to visit the Gold Saucer, fighting Lakshmi, and now this, shoot. Now what?
Thanks for shielding us from Lakshmi, you two. If you hadn't been there, the rest of us would be worshipping her by now.
Yeah, well, thanks for getting Fordola. It was getting a little hairy at the end.
You're kind to include me, Lise, but we both know who did most of the work. I could scarce keep track of the battle, let alone land a telling blow. No shame in admitting it. The Warrior of Light has put far better men than me in the shade.
Yeah, you're selling yourself short, man.
Did I mention that I encountered the Sultana in the palace? It would seem Her Grace has come to Girabania to oversee the final stages of her relocation project. She was in search of General Oldin, and I directed her to the rooftop garden. I do hope he was still there.
He was.
Are you in the habit of gossiping about the affairs of royalty, Master Leveilleur?
Busted.
Certainly not, Your Grace. I was merely informing my companions.
Be at ease, Alphino. 'Twas only a jest. But I must yield the floor to Raubahn. He has an important announcement to make.
Yes?
As of yesternight, I have been relieved of my post in the Immortal Flames and the Syndicate both.
So, he's staying.
I shall be assuming my father's duties. And may I say that Tizona has never felt heavier upon my back.
Twould seem I am in need of employment. Mayhap one of my old acquaintances can introduce me to a mercenary company or some such.
Oh, shut it. Smartass.
You may be getting on in years, father, but you'd struggle to find a band of sellswords who wouldn't snap your hand off. Your remaining hand.
Yes, the bull of Alamigo need not be put out to pasture just yet.
Your Grace has developed a wicked edge to her humor. And you, Pippin, would do well not to laugh when the future may hold the same for you.
Uh-oh.
So, does this mean you're staying?
Of course it means he's staying.
Aye. That seems to be the way of it. I would be glad to aid you in rebuilding our nation, if you'll have me.
If, he says. Welcome home, Raubahn.
Finally. And another good shot for this title card there.
Well, that was unexpected. Though you seem distinctly unsurprised.
Well, I did spend like 3 or 4 quests with the Sultana talking to her about this.
Either you are more astute than I give you credit for, or I'm losing my touch.
Little column A, little column B.
In any event, one thing is certain. Alamigo will rejoice at the homecoming of her dearest son.
All right. That sounds like a good way to end a patch. But it's not. I'm still going.
I think it's about time I headed back to Rorger's Reach. What's next for all of you? Alice will be eager to hear of recent events, so I shall join you if you've no objections.
Ah, of course. We gotta get back to Rorger's Reach.
I'd welcome the company. Dekumon, why don't you come along to the Reach as well, once you've said your farewells to Nunamo and the others?
Upon completion of this quest, you'll be able to access the palace rooftop gardens by speaking to the royal menagerie attendant. Oh, that's nice. Well, time to head back to Rorger's Reach. Alright, time to wrap up this patch.
Well, here we are again. Alphino has regaled me with a thrilling tale of hidden treasure troves, mid-meeting betrayals, unlikely alliances, and joyous homecomings. It would seem I missed, well, everything. I was
I lost Monago's voice again. Dang it.
I was patrolling the palace grounds with Tancred and Ashtola when we heard the reports of a primal in the throne room. I honestly doubted my own ears. As others have said, we were lucky to have our Echo Blaze champions nearby this time, but we'll need to keep a closer eye on Kalyana. You can say that again. This whole episode has reminded me just how far apart our kinds still are. It looks like centuries of fear and mistrust really can't be washed away in a day.
Sad to say, that's true.
But someone has to make an effort of reconciliation if these conflicts are ever going to end. Naturally, a lot of people are crying out for vengeance, but I've been doing my best to calm things down. Violent reprisals will only lead to more summonings.
Yeah, we know that all too well.
Indeed, violence will ever beget violence, as the Empire has learned to its cost in recent times. In any case, summoning Lakshmi was the Broodmother's doing, and whoever replaces her might not be so keen on the idea. We'll just have to watch and wait. Which isn't to say we won't be putting the safety of our allies in the Vera and M tribes first. I plan to have resistance scouts keep track of the Kalyana's movements at all times.
Well, that's going to be handy.
My parents would be relieved to hear that. What are your plans for the rest of the resistance army, out of interest? Are we to prepare for Imperial counterattacks? That would be a question for the Resistance's newest recruit, a military commander with far more experience than me. What? The Bull of Alamigo?
The very one.
We call it an army, but the Resistance is really a collection of smaller, independent groups. And when Conrad passed his command on to me, that authority only extended to the freedom fighters based in Rorger's Reach. He just happened to be serving as the Resistance spokesman at the time, and needed someone to take over the role while everything was in disarray. But that time has passed. When I speak with the other leaders about reforming the army under a new government, I'll be nominating Raubahn as the overall commander of our forces. He has much more experience than the rest of us put together, and we stand to learn a lot from him.
That's true. That is very true.
Indeed. He is in all respects the ideal choice. Assuming he accepts the post, Alamigo will have added a formidable weapon to its arsenal. And given the progress of Nanamo's resettlement initiative, I see great cause for hope. The seeds which we so carefully sowed have begun to quicken, my friends. I like that. We tend to our promises and watch as Alamigo blooms.
I like that myself. There we go. Finally, we can turn this quest in. Oh. Back at Kugane. Wait, they made it off the island. I do give thanks to the Kami that my makeshift raft withstood the fury of the seas. But there, the generosity ended. Without coins in our pockets for new attire, we are doomed to look like so much jetsam. And woe betide the poor man in a city rich with merchants. Is that Dango? How the hell did you get Dango, Yatsuyu?
These dango are delicious. Will you have one?
Huh? More sweetbreads? I surrendered my blade to secure what few coins we have. Aww. Well, she's gonna eat them all if you don't. Well, at least these two seem to have made it back to civilization. Bah, just like talking to a child. Why fate settled me with this burden I shall never know. But I am alive, and I must return to my master's side. Oh dear. Do not collapse on the street in hunger again, dude. Come, Tsuyu. We shall find a ship to carry us across the Ruby Sea. I'm sure we'll see more of them in the future. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace. The heck's going on here?
Have you read the reports? First Doma, then Alamigo, and Lord Xenos put to the sword, his own sword.
Do not believe everything you have read. I hear the Viceroy was merely wounded, and that he has already returned to the capital. Naturally, the savages beat their chests and boast loudly of taking his head regardless.
Nay, Lord Xenos lives!
Deplorable. That our own officers should be fooled by Eorzean misinformation. What misinformation? We buried him! Small wonder the provinces have begun rising up in rebellion. We must prepare an official and above all accurate announcement to quell these pernicious rumors.
They would wage war with empty words. Let them produce the Viceroy's remains then. We shall soon put the lie to their claims.
Joy. Eh? Who is this? Who was that? Well, that was entertaining, but that is gonna be it for today, because that ends the 4.1 patch. So, if you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me for more Eorzean adventures, and as always, I'll see you in the next video when I decide what I want to tackle next, because I have choices. I could do the 8-mans, I could do the 24-mans, I could start the primals. We're not gonna do Hildebrand first, so I'm thinking I have an idea which one it is, but you'll have to wait till the next video to find out.